Hey guys, welcome back to Sims Brick Builds, and today we have a special review for you. It is the LEGO Lord of the Rings Rivendell. The set number is 10316 with 6,167 pieces, and it retails for $500. Not a very good price. On the front of the box, we have a black background with the Rivendell logo on the top right, and then bottom left we have the Lego logo, and then bottom left we have Lego logo. Bottom right we have the Lord of the Rings logo, and at the bottom we see icons in the bottom left corner, and then just some nice gold greebling. And then on the front square of the set we have just the set, just plain, just out with all the minifigures just mingling, and we'll set that up and we'll look at the minifigures in a minute. On the left side of the box, we have another good shot of the set with the Lego and Lord of the Rings logo with some more greebling on the bottom. The right side of the box is just blank with a little bit of a tree peeking forward, and then just some warnings on the bottom with some more greebling. On the top of the box, we have just the selection of minifigures, which I think there are 15, and then we have the Lego logo up top, and then a 1-to-1 with one of the Lego statue minifigures. On the bottom of the box, we have just some more gold greebling and some more information about Lego and the company that made the Lord of the Rings. And on the back of the box, at the bottom, we have some more gold greebling. On the top right, we have the Lord of the Rings logo with the Lego logo in the top left corner. At the top, in a little box, we have the dimensions, which, if you're wondering, width-wise, it's 28.5 inches, and height, it's 15 inches. And below that, we have a box showing that you can take apart a lot of the things of this set if you want to place minifigures or just have them separate. And then on the bottom, we have a ton of shots with the Lego figures. I kind of wish they showed us some scenes from the movie, which would have been nice, but they showed us the scenes in Lego form that you can try and recreate. And then just in the square middle, we have the set, just the back side of it, and just showing more stuff that you can access and use with the minifigures. Let's get into the unboxing. This is a pretty big set, so I can assume will be a lot of bags to open, and let's just see. Get the last little tape seal. Oh, we got some box art. We got Sauron with that guy, I forgot his name. And then we have some elves forging weapons. That's actually really cool. I didn't expect there to be box art on the inside. If we do that, we have an elven thing. That's what it looks like. And then more gold greebling. I honestly didn't expect this in the box. So just pull this out. Oh, maybe. Come on. Alright, there we go. Got the white box. Get that pulled out. Get the bags out. Let me fix the camera real fast. Move it down a little bit. Okay. Get the rest of the a lot of bags. Throw the box over here. And then let's clear this out of the way. And then we have this box right here. Alrighty, now let's cut this one open. More bags and the instructions. So let's just some bags fell. And now we got all our bags, and then we have the instructions. This is heavy. Now let's open the instructions. I have to do that with one hand because I'm holding the camera in the other one. So, got instruction manuals. Let's set them out and see what they look like. In total, there are 3 instruction manuals and 2 decently sized sticker sheets. I think for $500, they should at least print a lot of things. Whatever, I guess. But this is no. Oh wait, I messed that up. Hold up. Achoo. Okay. This is instruction manual number 1 by The Leaf, and I also looked inside. Then number 2, and then number 3. For some reason, they did the left side, the right side, and the middle side, which I don't get. I would have just done left to right. But on the instruction manuals, you see how it just scribbles, and then the side you're doing is highly detailed. That is a really cool detail that they decided to do with the instruction manuals. But yeah, let's look at the bags. In total, there are 49 bags. And yeah, and then 1 extra bag with a ton of plates, and then a paper bag, which is shocking because everything else is plastic. But we're going to get into building this. Let's get right into the minifigures. The first minifigure we have is Frodo Baggins with the front torso printing, starting us off with the red vest, the white undershirt, and then the brown overcoat, as well as dual molded hobbit legs, as he's holding the 1 ring to rule them all with the chrome gold, a green cape, and some back printing. He's got the curly hobbit hair in dark brown. He's got a smiling front face, as well as a ring infected, I guess, back print in case you want to reenact that. And he also comes with these 2 pieces that you can put on the bottom of him to have him sit at the Council of Elrond, which is really, really cool, I guess. A good inclusion. The second figure is Samwise Gamgee, Frodo's trusted friend, holding his frying pan as he loves to cook. He's got his overalls with his under vest with the outer shirt robes. Again, dual molded hobbit legs, which, why doesn't Star Wars get stuff like this? He's got the red curly hair, a more serious looking face, a blue cape, as well as back printing, so as Frodo does. He also has a smirk with a back face, but something they should have included was his backpack, but whatever, I guess. But another good figure. The third minifigure we have is Pippin with his numb bread in his hand, wearing the blue outer coat with a scarf and some overalls, going into his dual molded hobbit legs again. I think all the hobbits have dual molded legs. He's got a brown cape, a lighter brown hairpiece with a happy looking face, and a scared looking back face, but another good hobbit inclusion. The next minifigure we have is Merry with his happy looking face with a tan hairpiece, as well as holding 2 parts of a carrot. I don't know why it's not just together, but whatever. And then they have the yellow undervest with the white undershirt, and then the green overcoat, which I noticed the yellow undercoat's a little reflective, as you see right there. He's got the dual molded hobbit legs, the lighter green cape with some back printing, which is nice. And then he's got a happy facial expression and then a smirk on his back face, but a good figure inclusion. The final of the Hobbit figures is Bilbo Baggins. We have his cane right here, as well as his white overshirt with a brown and white undershirt. He's got the dual molded legs. If you can see it, you can barely see it. He's got the white hair, which looks really nice. The stern face, as well as the scary Bilbo faces when he tries to take the ring from Frodo, as well as some back printing. And this figure also has the two pieces to have him sit at the Council of Elrond. As you see, both of them, only him and Frodo have this piece, which is unique, I guess. Have them sit at the council. But it does make them look like they have some cake, if you know what I'm saying. Let's get into the next figure. To start off the dwarves, we have Gimli holding his 2 custom molded axes, only made for this set, I think. He's got his helmet on, which looks really good. He's got the posable legs, which is really cool, to make him look a little bit taller than the hobbits that I noticed. I'll show you all the figures next to each other to show height, but I wish this one had dual molded legs, which is kind of annoying. He's got his little ponytail with his beard. He's got some back printing, and if you take off his helmet, you can also put on a hairpiece. Oh gosh, oh no. You can also put on a hairpiece to make him helmetless like he was at the Council of Elrond, but a good figure to have. To finish off the dwarves, we have Gloin with a little front printing, but it looks a little weird because it looks just like the baggy shirt, I guess. I don't know if that's accurate or not. But then we have the gray posable legs, white hair, white beard, front face printing, and he doesn't have any back hair printing, but he does have back printing, so that's good. Good figure to include. To start off the humans, we have Aragorn here. We have the front torso printing with going into the leg printing, as you can see the belt right here, which looks really good. He's got his sword going on. He's got some back printing. I wish he had like a cape to make like a Strider look, which would have looked really good. He's got an angry looking face with a happy looking face, probably to show sympathy for Frodo or something. But yes, very good figure. To finish off the humans, we have Boromir. Beautiful, beautiful front torso and leg printing that I noticed. It looks really, really good with his shield. That's, I think, exclusive to the set. He's got his sword. He got a brown cape, but this one is like the plasticky material, which is weird. Why don't they use the spongy material? But whatever. He's got the smiley face, red hair, and a more stern face. Good figure inclusion, and it's one of my favorites here. To start off the elves, we have this no-name elf. I don't know what his name is, but he's got a front torso printing that is actually really reflective, which I noticed, which looks really good for an elf specifically. I wish they would have front leg printing. He's got back printing under the hairpiece. He's got a stern face right here, and then an angry face right here, like he's going to battle or something to protect Rivendell. But good figure inclusion, I guess. The next elf we have is another no-name, but a female elf at that. It's got some front torso printing, and she's got a robe for legs, and she got front leg printing, which is a little weird. Why didn't the other elf get it? But if we go to the back, we can see the back printing right there, and some back leg printing, and the guy didn't get it. Like, that's weird. He's got a smiley face with some blonde hair, and then an angry face to protect Rivendell, I think. But yeah, just extra figures. I'm happy with it. Going into the named elves, we have Elrond here, which looks really good. He's got front torso printing, front leg printing, a stern face on the stern facial expression on the face printing, dual molded hairpiece as usual. He's got a smirk on the back. He's got a back printing, but no back leg printing. They did it for a no-name elf, but they couldn't do it for Elrond. That's annoying. I'm just going to say, that's very annoying. But Elrond has this piece right here. It's printed. It replicates his front robe printing, but it allows him to sit at the Council of Elrond as he needs to, because he is Elrond. But yeah, a great inclusion with this set. And now the final elf is Legolas. Right here, he's got his front torso printing, which looks really good. He's got leg printing and dual molded legs. Why is he the only one that got dual molded legs other than the hobbits? That doesn't make sense to me. If they were going to do it for Legolas, they need to do it for everyone else. And then they have the back printing right there. Got a happy face right here, has his bow, and then right here he's got an angry face. The thing that would have really sold this is a quiver. It would have been awesome, but I guess Legos cut corners, I guess. I don't know. Now, my favorite figure of this set is Gandalf the Grey. He's got his staff, which I think needs an update personally, and they need to get a better staff. He's got his beard right here, front torso printing, front leg printing as a robe. This cape is spongy material. I don't know why. This is the only one that has the spongy material. It's got back printing and back leg printing, but Elrond didn't. Why? If we take off the hat, we have no back printing, but we have hairpiece right here, which he can just carry his hat or something. I have no idea. And you have this piece right here. It's printed too, which is awesome. And this, just like Elrond, it'll be able to have him sit at the Council of Elrond, which is a great inclusion. And here we have Rivendell. It is absolutely gorgeous. And to make this review a lot simpler, they divided the build into 3 different sections. So we're going to review the smallest, second, and then biggest. Starting with the smallest section, I don't have a tripod, so I'm just going to be holding it, but I got to go quick because the last time I recorded didn't have enough time. On the front, we have these 5 statues represented by minifigures, which look amazing. They look really, really good. And then we have this little tunnel. I don't know what that's exactly for. Let me know down in the comments. As we move to the side, we got some arches, some rails, and some steps along with landscaping going into the build. And you can kind of see what's going on right there, as well as a tower right here. It looks really good. And right here we have detail right here, as well as Isildur attacking Sauron, getting the ring. And then there's the room right there. If we look in this way, these are the Technic pieces that help it connect with the other sections. Got a nice looking bookshelf right there, a bed, some candles, which look really good. I wish this would have been tiled off a little better, but it looks really, really good. If we go up a floor, we have the room Frodo woke up in. If you can look in there, let me see if I can get my camera in there. You can barely see Sting, but there's Sting and the mithril for Bilbo to give to Frodo, the bed, and also an elf represented by stickers, which is weird. They should be printed. Candle, chair with a desk back there, and you could take the tower off, and if you look in, right there you see Bilbo's book, there and back again, with the quill and a candle. And the roof actually looks really, really good with the tiles. It's just a very tedious process to get on, but this is a really good section for this build, it being the smallest. But let's go to the next one. Going to the next section, we're going to start on the left. We have some waterfall right here with a lot of landscaping, but some white to make it look like the water's crashing, which looks amazing. Same thing right here at the bottom of the build. And then we have a bridge you can put minifigures on, so you can go ahead and put like Pippin on here and have him just chilling, which is amazing. You can create so many scenes. You can create the Aragorn and Arwen scene right here. And if you go up the steps, we have this gazebo, I think is what it's called. I don't know exactly know. It's got a bed in here, and this can actually be taken off to show something else, but I'll show you that in a minute. Going down the steps, we got some landscaping mushrooms, which are actually glow in the dark, which is cool. Then we have a tree using illegal building techniques right there, which is a little unfortunate. And we have, if we turn the build, we have some landscaping, as well as some tools, a shovel and a hammer with an anvil and a furnace and a lantern in the landscape, which is amazing. We have some roots right here going into this tree. Overall, like just this far away, it looks amazing. And if we go to the back side of the build, you can kind of see in there, there's the armory and some more mushrooms and a frog, which is cool. You take this off, you can see the armory, a smithing stone, I think is what it's called, a broken sword, and all the elf weapons, arrows, axes, and everything. And these can actually be taken out, so you can fix them as you please. But yeah, an amazing little section to have. It looks amazing. Now the final and most beautiful section out of all of them is the middle section, and just by first looks it just looks amazing. This is the spot where the Council of Elrond is to take place, and starting at the bottom right here we have some terrain as well as some grass represented by these pieces and some stud pieces. to give it like a nice like terrain look. Got a nice bridge right here with some fallen leaves on it, which look amazing. Then we have some roots right here that look great, as well as some terrain. And then over here we got some terrain, more terrain, and then these are the Technic pins that connect it to the right side, which we already reviewed. I love the design of this. They have it sideways and upwards at the same time. Props to the designers for accomplishing this. Right here we have a table with some naan bread, just prepped for the thing, prepped for the quest. And then this spot I love in particular is just a little like house looking thing. I love the pillars, they look really, really good. And then we have a nice like paneled roof. Like I said, that was a pain to put on, but it still looks really good. And as we go over here, we have the Council of Elrond area. Elrond's seat right here goes into this tree, which looks amazing with all the leaf pieces. And funny enough, all the chairs are built with popsicles and wieners. It looks good. And it's also got the tiles where the ring is, and it just looks amazing. Over here, if we turn the set, we have this little sticker showing the elves working in the mill. And then we have a gateway and a candle right here. I'll show you then closer, but it looks super, super good, super well designed. And if we turn it this way, we have some more sticker detail, which is like a boat or something. I don't know what that's for. And then I don't exactly know what that is either. You're gonna have to tell me what that is in the comments. Right here we have the area where Boromir and Aragorn were chatting, so I can just take Aragorn and put him right here. And he has a book. I don't think he has a book, but you can find a book, and then you can have him reading his book while Aragorn cuts his finger on this. There's so many scenes in this set that you can recreate. I wish this was a little bit more tiled off, but this is a spot you're not really going to see, and it already has a really good amount of detail. If we go to the bottom floor, we got these new exclusive tiles. Not really new, the set's been out for a while, but some exclusive tiles, as well as the candle and a ton of different tables with like maps of the area, Middle Earth, I don't know. Same right here, he's got a little bench, simple bench. It's got some steps right here. Oh, and then some steps right here for Merry and Pippin to intrude on the Council of Elrond. And right over here we have some more steps, as well as this like astrology looking thing. I don't know exactly what that is. But right here we have the bench. I think this is where Bilbo and Frodo talk for a little bit. I'm not 100% sure. And then there's just this little tree. And we got the big boy tree right here. Like my hand can pretty much grab it like a lightsaber handle. It looks great, and it's like just like perfect for the scenery. And there's this little tower at the top, if you haven't noticed, and it's designed really well. And the paneling, again, very beautiful, but very tedious to put on. And I didn't show it, but this background detail that you're looking is just so, so beautiful to distract you from like the exposed stuff in the back. Also, with the Council of Elrond area, and also I was supposed to give a demonstration of, this is Elrond with the piece attached to him, and see how you can sit down. And then we can have, I'm not going to sit Gimli down, but we can put him like right there. Perfect. And the cool thing about this is this beautiful tree that we have right here can come off right there. And if you don't want this huge set on your desk, as one typically wouldn't, you can also just have this as a little desktop piece, which is amazing. I think that's a great usage. We also got some little mushrooms right here, but the real Easter egg is in the framing. This is a Sauron eye, which is like, it's a reference to when Gimli smacked the ring. And I don't know. Well, I'm gonna have to cut and fix that, but yeah, it's when he smacked the ring. Yeah. I got it fixed. We're good. Now, this is a absolutely beautiful set. It took me a good amount of time to build. It was decently challenging, which I love in building a Lego set. The minifigures on it just look so, so good. This is one I'm going to keep for display and just have it looking so unbelievably beautiful. There's some stuff that I wish I would have, like some prints and maybe some little details on figures that I would like, but this is such an incredible set. I'm going to rate this a 9.5 out of 10. This is a fantastic set, just little inaccuracies that I would have rather had corrected. Thank you so much for watching this review. If you have a different opinion, let me know down in the comments. Like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next video.